What are you seeing?
I can't see nothing but smoke.
I got a phone call. 1:30. I just remember jumping out of bed, getting dressed, getting my gear in the car, and thinking a building collapsed. That never happens in Miami.
People were running hysterically everywhere, just screaming, yelling, chaos.
As I walked up, you could see the smoke, you could see the dust, you could see people spilling out still onto the street, but it was pretty clear that this was a lot worse than I imagined.
NBC6 photographer Linda Nestor saw paramedics returning with empty gurneys.
If that building was full and those gurneys are empty, and then it kind of slowly, it hits you like, oh my God, everybody's dead. And that was hard. That was when I came to that realization, I was like, oh my God, there's nobody alive.
But there were people alive. Victoria Bird could hear them shouting from the balconies. She was the first Miami-Dade battalion chief to reach Champlain Towers South.
Put it aside how emotional this is right now, and you have to go to work. There's things that need to be done. We have people screaming, they want to be saved.
Chief Bird coordinated firefighter efforts to start searching the rubble and reaching the balconies with a platform truck.
We were in stairwells. We were going door to door. We searched every single apartment that was still standing. And they did this knowing that at any moment, the rest of that building could collapse. This is what we do. This is who we are. This is what we signed up for. This is what my job is, you know.
Many days would pass before the world learned 98 people perished in 13 floors of crumbled concrete.
A lot of people didn't even wake up. A lot of people didn't have the opportunity. There was no alarm that went off. There was no alert from the security desk to evacuate the building.
I met a gentleman who was putting up a whole display for his sister. He hadn't heard, it had been days and he hadn't heard from his sister or her husband. I just totally broke down and started crying with him. And we were hugging and he said, I don't know why you were crying.
I feel for the families. I'm incredibly sorry for them.
At the time, those names didn't mean much to me. But a year later, I can recognize so many of them and know so many of their stories.
I'll never forget the people that I met. The people that always had a little bit of hope, even though there really was no hope.
I just want them to know that everything that we could have done, we did do for them.